Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of
Okay, good job, Blake.
30 to the 31. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On second down, here's the option.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 37-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And this defense,
no!
For that one, as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
7 yards there and a first down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
His throw incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Hurts.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Deion Hinton.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially...
Oh, it's Thanksgiving.
...of the NFL. I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football?
Oh, yes, Puka. I forgot about that.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The pickup there, 5 yards.
The Cowboys had a woeful 2-9 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. But I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll look to throw again.
Open middle, right side, it's Lamb.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled down.
Okay, just keep an eye on his dumb drags.
It's another first down.
Noted. Noted.
A run with Vaughn out. Now the ball comes loose.
Yo.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over.
Yo.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well.
Bounty gate.
Go to the ground, doesn't work.
That's okay.
These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the
Ow.
Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And the Cowboys pressure
Damn.
gets them.
Mike up the middle is mutt. I don't think that's allowed, but that's okay because it's sporty.
That elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
I need a shower.
You've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I'm never throwing a post with Jalen Hurts ever again in my life. Oh my goodness. Golly gee.
Quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
Well, this one into the hands of Vaughn.
5 yards now.
He loves that route.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll set up a throw.
This one's
He loves his short stuff.
And he'll go down here at the 35.
A lot. He really likes that stuff.
Only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough momentum. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
John Mechie was his intended target.
And it's 3rd and 4.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape?
Caleb Williams.
Football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts.
This is Smith with the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trap game hella. Trap game hella.
But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. 26 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk. Why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very
Okay, this is unbelievable, Sporty.
You're exactly right. I am a traditionalist.
It's every time. It's a drag every time.
I like the fact that we watch them each and every year, but what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006.
Am I playing Hoodie Fig?
And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
Vaughn on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right.
Am I playing Hoodie Fig? Fig Newton.
2nd down.
Well, from an
Or like, what's going on here?
Run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
No.
On 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They lost 4.
Give me Corin back.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
That's crazy. What? That was the right read. Sporty just like played the entire play wrong, but Armstead wrapped me up from like 5 yards behind me. Sporty mindlessly moved his thing forward and got a tackle for loss from it. There's actually no way. There's no way.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. They'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they're going to probably form their own game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
About set for this next.
This is a trap game.
Offense.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days.
He throws short stuff every time. There's no way I can't defend the short stuff.
Getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Running behind center with ball. And he gets forward up.
It's just not making sense.
It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
It's another drag. It's another frickin' drag. Dog.
Gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
They'll set up to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he does not get
Nope.
to the first down marker.
Sorry, kiddo.
Stop him at the 19. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. This from 36 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So
there's no way.
Changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. To throw here.
Jalen Hurts is dog. Actually, the worst quarterback of all time.
Just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Why is Micah Parsons playing on offense? Why is Micah on offense?
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Holy cow.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
Literally bounty gate. If Corum didn't get hurt his first play, I would be up like 42-6 right now. And honestly more than that, because half my possessions, or half his possessions, have come from overthrows by Hurts.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
2nd down and 6 now.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Vaughn. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll throw now on the final play.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Way to go, Axe.
Inside the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now left side, a completion.
It's a drag every time.
Defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Just got to figure out who's running the drag.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll try and run for it with Vaughn.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they've got it well across midfield.
Who took Sporty's controller?
That one goes for 24 yards.
Who's playing?
First downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Up the middle, it's Vaughn.
And he's got some space here.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
12 more yards there and another first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better. And maybe
Never mind. Nobody's playing for Sporty. He's throwing stupid balls. He just catches it every time. It's a drag every time. Every time. I just have to identify who it is. Usually it's Sconemaker.
He'll look to throw.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
And he takes it down.
I have to use her Sconemaker.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I have to use her Sconemaker.
On the ground with Vaughn.
It is like genuinely the only way.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
that's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after.
All right. If it's a drag, I'm going to pick it off.
Again, it'll be Vaughn. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
So nothing doing there.
That's basically a run, Sporty.
As a defense, defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone
Your
coverage because you're
field goals don't win you games.
and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass.
Like, checkdowns will get you down the field, but they'll never score you a touchdown, buddy.
This kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Good job, Ray.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged.
Kyrie Middlebrooks does good behind Corum, but as a starting running back, he is not cut for it.
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body.
They're just not cut from the same cloth.
He was able to make the play.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They go play action with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
All right, so they got that.
Whatever, Sporty.
Let's remember how difficult it is.
Whatever, man.
You got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's a screen pass. That's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
The killer here, it's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Man.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A give running right is Vaughn.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
2nd and 11. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to...
Brother, you can't win checking down. Like, if you check down every play, you aren't going to move the ball fast enough to win.
1st and 10.
Especially if you're ending up kicking field goals every drive.
Here's a handoff to Vaughn.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Shoot the gaps.
Try it here. He's back to throw.
Let's go.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive.
Yeah, okay. I don't care that much.
Yielding nothing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, were they about 95% chance of winning?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because they have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And they'll
Brother
get
ran it.
Midfield, but not nearly
close to a first down as he stopped at the 48.
Odd, but can't say it's dumb.
Bring up a fourth down.
Had me fooled.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete.
It's the same shit every single time, and he's not hurrying up.
9 there on 4th and 5.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare.
Brother's just wasting my time for fun.
Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Good PI balls.
But we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
They'll look to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back to throw.
That's insane, brother. There's no way. Like, you're not winning doing this, buddy.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Brother has worse time management than the CP. Okay.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brother's just wasting my time.
Time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone
This is like actually comedy.
steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 9 now. This one swung out to Vaughn.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Pass taken in.
Okay, GG's. Finally, dude.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, it should build up momentum and even more hope. When they have to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little...
Finally, mate. Not what I was doing. Give me speed.